Well, it's a lovely day for nerdum, nerdism, nerds, nerd D&D. The Monster Manual's here! It's release day, and I've got it, and I'm going to have a look. Do you want to have a look? Let's have a look. So here it is. This is the last of the Holy Trinity for the 2024 versions. So the Player's Handbook and the Dungeon Master's Guide are already out, and then this has just come out today. So this completes your trilogy of books you need to play, and it's beautiful. I mean, they're always beautiful. I mean, the artwork, just the little bits and bobs. This is the standard cover. There's a alternative cover that has a Mind Flayer on it. But this sticks to the old 2014 subject matter of the Beholder, which is a big nasty, and it's exactly what you'd expect. I mean, the artwork in it all the way through is just outstanding. It is a beautifully put together book with innumerable changes. Now, the 2014 edition had around 350 creatures in it. This one has pushed the boundary of 500, so there are substantially more creatures in this one. Wizards have also said that anything from the old book will be in this one. They're all being transferred, nothing's missing, but if it is missing, there will be a alternative with the same threat level. So they're saying nothing's missing, but there might be. And I'm not going through both books to find out what's missing, so we'll just take their word for it. One of the big changes in this is NPCs. They have put a little section here that says, they've called it versatile groups. Non-player characters now appear alongside other monsters and can represent individuals of any humanoid species, which is quite nice if you want to put NPCs in your game that might end up getting in a fight alongside your players, so you've got all the stats. Now, the stat blocks have been enhanced. The rules have been refined, obviously, to tally with the 2024 Player's Handbook and the Dungeon Master Guide. The stat blocks now, I mean, some of these are huge. If you look at something like a Animal Lord, it's a whole double-page spread for all of their stats. One of the hags is also a double page spread when I was having a quick flick through it. But then you look at animated armour in the animated objects, and it's only a dilly little bit. So they've really gone into a lot of detail with some of the... I mean, obviously animated armour is animated, it's not a living thing, so it doesn't need a lot of stats, where some of it... Arch Hag, there you go. Massive stats for the Arch Hag. So they have emphasised that as well as there being a lot more creatures, there's a lot of really high level creatures, because for people that have been playing since the late 70s, you know, there are people out there that are still in the same campaign. They've all maxed out at level 20. They want to carry on their adventure, but they want a challenge. Now, the Player's Handbook and the Dungeon Master Guide have both added extra bits in towards the end game to allow you to carry on with your high level characters. And so's this, because there's a lot of really nasty fuckers in this. The layout itself, now it does say at the beginning, and obviously I'm not having a dig, Wizards of the Coast, because I know it's hard to organise these sort of things, but it does say improved organisation. Monsters are now organised alphabetically by their name. Not sure how you could alphabetically organise something other than its name. Favourite colour, blue, right, you're a B. It's got obviously alphabetical by name. Variations on the same monster are grouped together, but they're not. I had a bit of an issue with the old edition because I was knocking out a little starters. You know, they've just started in the tavern. Oh, there's spiders downstairs, so they moved downstairs to fight the spiders. And I wanted standard spiders, giant spiders, spider swarms, all in different parts of the book. So I thought, wow, spiders. You'll go to spiders and there will be giant spiders. No. Giant spiders are listed with all the other giant animals. So you've got giant animals, and then you've got normal animals. So you've got giant animals all in G, so giant spiders in G, and then spiders in S. So it's not grouped together, is it? When is a giant spider and a giant squid going to be fighting together? They're not. But a giant spider and a normal spider, they'll be fighting together, wouldn't they? Yeah, so put them on the same bloody page. jumping backwards and forwards. And jumping backwards and forwards, one thing in a book, because you can put bookmarks in it, but the digital version, oh, and while we're at it, obviously this is the normal book version, beautiful. But if I want it digital on D&D Beyond, I've got to pay another 30 quid. Now, you could pre-order it and get a bundle. I don't know if that bundle's still available after pre-order, but still, I hate to say it, but if you buy a codex from Warhammer, you get a code to get the digital version for free. Now, Wizards, you own D&D and Magic the Gathering. You've got plenty of money. If we buy it, let us use it on the digital one for free. I've got master subscription, for fuck's sake. I'm having to pay this and pay another £30 to get it digital. And if I don't pay it, then I can't use it. Well, I can, but then if I'm using a character on my D&D Beyond, I can't jump. It's not easy to do unless I buy it. So that's 90 quid on hardbacks, 90 quid on digital versions for the 3 books. It's a lot of money. But we'll buy it anyway. We'll just whinge about it, because that's what we do. We'll also buy more Magic cards and then whinge about it. So yeah, I mean, it's lovely. It is lovely. And I do prefer a book to digital versions. Talking about grouping, you've got the bandit here. Bandits, normal bandits, bandit captain, bandit deceiver, bandit crime lord, all on the same page. So yes, it is grouped together to an extent, but put the spiders on the same page. That's all I ask. You've got appendixes at the back for grouping of creatures of type and then grouping of creatures of location, which is quite handy. I don't know if the old one had that, but you've got like urban monsters, underdark monsters, underwater monsters. So you can say, right, they're all in a city, my party's in a city, what might they come across? Or they're in the underdark, what might they come across? Swamps, hills, grasslands, forests. I don't remember ever seeing that before. I could be wrong, but I like it. You've also got stat block conversions from the 2014 stat block to the 2025 equivalent. So the original Aarakocra is now an Aarakocra skirmisher. Acolyte is now a priest acolyte. Adult blue Dracolich is now just a Dracolich. So basically what they're saying is, we haven't removed anything, we've just changed the names of some of them. But yeah, it's all in there, it's all beautiful, it's massive. It makes me want to start another campaign, which I'm not going to do because I haven't finished the last one. But it's worth it, innit? Let's be honest, it is worth it. You're going to buy it anyway. And I'm going to start putting together a list of nasties for Bound by Blood, which was the campaign I was writing, amongst other things. But we will be carrying on with Etheria with the original rules, or the old rules, not the original rules, because they're 1970s. So yes, all in all, I like it. I do like it. It's chonky. I mean, between the three of them, there's a fair bit of reading. Thanks ever so much for watching. I've been Gaz. You can tell this isn't edited because I've just rambled on. But that's my first impressions of the Monster Manual. If there was anything in the video that you don't agree with, feel free to comment or make your own video and link it to us, and then we can have a look and see if you've got as many subscribers as us. And if you haven't, we can go, well, piss off, what do you know? And if you've got more than us, we'll say, oh, give us a shout out, because we're shallow. Thanks ever so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget, every other Sunday, Etheria live on the Nerd Theorists. And yeah, have a lovely February. See you soon.